Who is the real Dougie Joyce? Like, what are you as a person? For the people who might have their perceptions of you, you might be this bully, this hard man, or you know.
So I'm definitely not a bully. I'm a family man, and I don't try and persuade myself or proceed to be anything I'm not. I am what it says on the tin.
Like, who is on this next?
Well,
bill?
so we've already got a fight card. I've absolutely smashed it with new people I've brought in.
And professional as well.
Professional and all proper BKB fighters. Some boxers, some mixed martial arts. Listen, this fight card is on fire.
I seen a video of you the other week, and someone rammed into your car with your kids in the car. Are you having trouble with people in your city and that?
It's just people who what's now trying to be sly. They see me, didn't have the minerals to get out no more because I would have smashed them up to pieces inside the garage on my own. So then you ram a car with 3 innocent people in it. Ram the car and take off. Now for people like that, does that make them big hard men?
I've seen the police and all that come to your house and you got arrested. There's trouble with this Douglas Doherty. What's going on there? Would you fight him? Because you had a fight before with him, didn't you?
That's right, yeah. The man's on there giving it all the big talk. Now, just for the record, obviously he's going to be watching this. He's irrelevant to me, yeah? I'm his boss. So let's just get this right now, yeah? So you clearly understand Mr. Doherty, yes? I'm going to knock you spark out. When I'm ready, okay? So I'm going to get a few things out of the way because I'm a businessman, and you're nobody. I'm your boss, and you do what your boss is told.
What's going on, people? Welcome to the Central Club. This episode is brought to you by Re-Inspire Printing and O-Snap Cardiff. If you haven't already, make sure you press that like button, subscribe to the club, and hit the bell button to be notified of future content. Today, we have a very special guest. I'm very excited for this one. If you're on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram, you may have come across this person. And if you haven't, you've definitely heard of the name. He was the driving force behind the infamous Decker Heggie and Danny Christie fight back last year, which went viral online and in the British newspapers. And then this year with the controversial 3D Fight Club, which is a bare-knuckle promotion which had professional fighters, but also had small-time YouTubers in the UK hashing out their problems. Since then, his name's been a target for small-time channels looking to clickbait his name for a couple of views, and as you can imagine, the majority of those videos are negative. And as you all know, we're a voice for adversity, and we're here to find a bit more about the man. Who is the man behind the image? Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you, Dougie Joyce and John Joyce. Silence. Now, thank you for coming, guys. Honestly, I really appreciate this.
Yeah, it's an honour, mate. It's a pleasure.
This is not your first time in Wales. I remember you come down for the Carlton Leeds show back last year, weren't it?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
Times flew by, man. I remember when that happened. How's things?
Good. Had a nice little journey up there. Nice cruise. That's it. What's how I am.
Yeah, man.
It's been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yeah, it have. We've been trying to get this done for a long time. Ever since that Decker Danny Christie fight, you know, which was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And like I just said then, the driving force, I know those two were the ones fighting, but I don't think that would have happened unless you kind of was the fair play man for Decker.
Yeah, got myself involved in it. Obviously, my name speaks for itself in Manchester. So I give my word. I was speaking to a friend of mine, Paul Venus. He's good friends with Danny. So obviously he's give his word, I've give my word, and that was it. Do you know what I mean? Both of them come down, have a fair scrap, and then they go home to the families, you know what I mean, safe and sound, and that's exactly what happened.
Did you expect it to be as intense as it was?
I knew it was going to be a tough fight for both of them, and people definitely got what they wanted, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was a good fight.
Yeah, people were blown back. Like, I remember watching it. Like, it was like a late night evening because everyone was waiting for that. People were waiting on watching on social medias, and when that went live, like, I haven't seen things. I haven't seen something go so viral like that in a long time. And yeah, it's just set up the trend now for obviously everyone like dealing their problems with bare knuckle fighting, which is obviously a big thing in your community anyway. Yeah. One of the things we do, Doug, with all of them is kind of take it back a bit for our viewers, especially who might not know you. And who is Dougie Joyce? Where are you from?
From Manchester. Starting off as a kid, obviously from a council estate, back and forth into travelling sites, done a bit of travelling when I was younger, and then up to teenager life. But say long sight when I was a young boy. From there, back and forth. And just got into the boxing club, just growing up, and my father stickers in there. Do you know what I mean? Learn how to defend yourself, and then that's how life just started. mixing around with people.
How many brothers is there? There's quite a lot, isn't there?
Yeah, 7.
7.
7, well, including myself, yeah.
Yeah, what's that like? Is that tough growing up with like 7 brothers?
Too much just testosterone around the house.
Do you have sisters as well, or?
Yeah, 4 sisters, yeah.
Ah, fucking hell. So yeah, you've got a lot of protecting to do as well, like.
Definitely, Jesus.
Yeah. What's it like for the traveller then to grow up on a estate and not on a site?
Well, obviously, you always get criticised, don't you? What's now put down to be this, that, and the other. So it was tough growing up as a kid, in and out of schools, always fighting, defending yourself. Probably just made you tougher as you grow along. Well, it did make you. Do you know what I mean? A bit more thicker skinned, yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be an advantage in some sort of way as well.
Of course.
Because, you know, I can imagine when you're involved in a community or, you know, you're segregated from other people, you don't know of the what's out there, but you kind of did. So
Yeah.
going into the travelling community or going out of there, you was kind of in the know-how of stuff anyway, weren't you? So
Yeah.
Obviously, I've seen, like, you know, people on YouTube, they portray you as some sort of bad man, like, you know, in and out of trouble. But I haven't seen you in any trouble recently anyway. But what took you down that path?
As in,
Going to prison and stuff like that?
just people provoking me. Do you know what I mean? I don't go out, don't start with anybody, get on with my day-to-day life, look after my family, best way I can do, like any other normal person.
Yeah.
But when someone provokes you, all you got to do, what you got to do, you're going to stand your ground, aren't you? So all my life, I've always been getting taunted, and do you know what I mean? It's just on and off all the time. So all I've ever done is defend myself, stand my ground. And then when I get in trouble, well, when these start and things come on top for them, then I'm the bad guy.
Yeah. So it's always been mainly violence and really.
Yeah, fighting, yeah, stuff like that, yeah.
And obviously I've seen as well that you was a decent boxer yourself.
Yeah, boxing since a kid, yeah.
Did you ever want to take that further?
Always, I've done a lot of amateur boxing, and I was taking it further, yeah. And then obviously, like you say, people from, I'm not going to say no names, but kept dragging me into trouble, and then me biting to it, and then end up in jail. It just kept messing about with my career.
Yeah. What kind of stage did you think you started to get your reputation in as, like, I am Dougie Joyce, the man of Manchester? Was it from prison or was it before that?
Not in prison. What's I'm in prison? That's a different story.
Young age, wasn't it?
What?
Young age.
Young age, yeah. Growing up, always fighting, always defending myself, always there with my younger brothers. Someone starting to them, I'd be there to look after them. There was no one ever to look after me, so I had to be the alpha male of the family.
Are you the oldest?
I'm the oldest, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look it.
Hey, the way you looked at Johnny then.
No,
I'll take it as a compliment. He's not joking, really, though.
No, I'm joking. I didn't know you was the oldest, though, man. Fucking ass crazy. So you
can hang around with me a lot often.
Are you older out of the sisters as well? Are you the oldest?
I'm the oldest of the family, yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah, it must be a lot of pressure on you, innit?
Oh, definitely. But it's just normal now to me.
Yeah. Your dad must have been an active man.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
I don't think they had a telly back then, did they?
Yeah, and did all your kids, you all from the same mother as well? Or?
Yeah.
Fucking, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Fair play. Okay, and so what was prison like for you?
Just make it the best way comfortable as possible, don't you? It was easy.
Yeah, no scraps in there, I think, no?
Yeah, a few. It was just training camp, that's all it is. When you go in there, you can't do nothing apart from train.
Shit, shower, shave.
Yeah.
He knows about it more than me. He's done half his life in it.
Have you done half your life in here, have you?
11.5 years.
Fucking hell. Do you class yourself as institutionalised?
You say that.
Yeah. Nah. It's a long time, innit? Do you know what I mean? When was the first time you went?
Just before I was 14.
Fuck, so YOs and stuff, was it? Yeah. What, that's fucking crazy. So, and have any of your other brothers gone to prison, or is it just you two of the troublemakers?
Yeah, what's now, I don't think we've had a full picture between the full 7 brothers since we was children. There's 3 of them in now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
3?
3 brothers, yeah. But they're all due out anyway, 1 in a month, 1 in 6 months, and 1 in 7 months. So they'll all be back out together.
Yeah, well, I remember I think it was around the time of the 3D Fight Club, you was quite excited because you were saying that very soon and shortly that all of you, would you be back together, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And then one of them got recalled.
Yeah, recalled, yeah.
He'll be back out soon.
Yeah, that was just a recall then. Was this time?
Yeah, just a recall, yeah.
Oh, fair play. All right then. Well, I want to get into like more, like a lot of relevant things that's happening at the moment,
no problem.
because I know you've got a lot you want to talk about. So obviously this Decker-Heggie thing happened, this fight, which is the norm for you guys anyway. Because if you look on YouTube and stuff, there's always, you've had fights on YouTube, bare knuckle fights and stuff in your community. That's the normal thing to do. But it seems like you have now brought a trend in for people who are not in the traveller community to just hash it out in bare knuckle fighting, and there's a massive platform for that as well. And I think what you've done is amazing. Obviously, there's flaws in everything when we do it first time.
Yeah.
But take me through 3D Fight Club. Why you wanted to do it, and how did it come about?
Well, I'm always in and out of the gym as a young boy, fighting, scrapping. I thought, why not put something together where you can take people off the streets instead of stabbing and shooting each other? You got a difference. Get it in there and have it in the ring. Get paid for it. Do you know what I mean? And then go home with your mates again.
Yeah.
So before this Decker and Danny fight happened, I was talking about it about 7 months previous. And I was thinking about doing, obviously, a fight club. Didn't have a name for it. I come up with the name after Decker and Danny had a fight. So I was speaking to your man, who I mentioned earlier on, Paul.
Paul, Fighting Trolls.
Yeah, Fighting Trolls, yeah. I'd done a bit of jail with him back in 2018. And I was saying to him there, beginning of last year, I said, I'm going to do a fight club. You fancy getting on it? And he went, yeah. Couldn't wait to get on it. So I did previously put it on him. And I thought, you know what, I've given him a chance. I did say it to him, so I'm going to let him on the platform.
Yeah.
So that was it. Turned up, had a fight. But apart from that, the Danny and the Christie fight, he would just like the kick in the arse to say, okay, well, I'll put them on the show. Not them, sorry. Do the show, get the fight club and put a big team together. And that's what happened.
Yeah.
Just took on from there, yeah.
And obviously, the first one, I think it was fantastic from the point of, getting the custom made belts for like Johnny Owen, the Johnny Owen title and stuff that. Like you obviously put a lot of thought and time into this event. Like it weren't no half-hearted event. It seems to me like the only problems that people were moaning about were the pay-per-view side of things. Yeah. So first of all, I'll ask, how do you think the 3D Fight Club went on the night, and then after the effects?
Everything. The 3D Fight Club went successful. Promotion, platform, media, everything went to perfection. It was a success. As for certain fighters come, it's like most promoters. They come, someone didn't bring nothing to the table. Yeah, didn't bring nothing to the table, and then still what they expect to get paid, which obviously they're in every right honour to get paid. But say like half of them come, didn't bring nothing to the table, some of them come, and we've done the best way we could to make it happen. So let's say to do with the full 3D club and afterwards, it was a full success. The pay-per-view, the people that was in charge, that's nothing to do with me. I don't run the pay-per-view. But there was a switch off, like a power down. Someone's done the switch or something. That went down, and then everybody was complaining about the pay-per-view. But I don't know why they're complaining, because there's a page there for everybody to say retrieve their money. Do you know what I'm saying there? And not only that, there was Ash McGiffin, he put it on live on his own Facebook.
Yeah, that's where I ended up watching it.
Because so everyone got to watch it for free anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fight itself, let's just talk about some of the fights. Obviously, the one which everyone was talking about was the Fighting Trolls and Ash String. Who did you think would have won that fight?
It was hard to tell. The two YouTubers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? No experience from what I know. None of them are fighters, so just let them both go in there and slug it out.
Yeah.
And and that was it.
Would you do you enjoy seeing the YouTubers fight, or do you enjoy like the professional side of it?
I like a bit of both. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I thought I'd just try something different. The YouTubers is comical, isn't it? Like,
that's what I'm saying. It is.
Do you know what I mean? It's good all sport. It's like, it's good for people to watch, and these YouTubers want to fight YouTubers. And, do you know what I mean? King of the YouTubers, aren't they?
Yeah.
And never boxed anybody in the ring in their life.
Yeah.
So it's like something out of a comedy movie.
Yeah.
But at least they get in there and they have it out. Do you know what I mean? It's a good sport. So obviously I'm separating that if I do have any YouTubers on this time, because I'm building a platform for proper fighters. But 3D Fight Club, it's not just obviously it's bare knuckle. This one I'm doing things different. On the second one I'm going to have a mixed different kind of sport fighting. So there's going to be gloved fights events in there, bare knuckle, and also there's going to be a few K1s on there as well.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm mixing up.
That's interesting.
It's 3D Fight Club, and obviously I haven't got it down as MMA. I haven't got it down as just boxing.
Well, you'll have to get on here.
Yeah.
He's only jiu-jitsu.
Hey, we'll bring jiu-jitsu in too as well.
Yeah, so a fucking cage fight, innit?
Yeah, so the way it's good because it's 3D Fight Club, meaning...
Yeah, there's no label on it.
There's no label, there you go.
Yeah.
Listen, there's always a method behind the madness.
Something new, eh?
Yeah, it is, and it's all, and that's what people got to respect. It's you're trying, innit? Do you know what I mean? And
well, for a first goal, never done it before in my life. Yeah,
I think you've done well.
Yeah, look at us.
And at the end of the day, you had everyone talking.
They're still talking about it now.
Yeah, exactly. people have like group pages and that on YouTube, 3D Fight Club and all that.
Yeah.
You killed it.
Yeah. Done something right.
Well, obviously you was there at the event and looking out from my side. So I bought a ticket. I don't know how I done it, but I did. But it didn't go on the link. But I watched it on Ash McGivens. But I was flicking back and forth through YouTube, and it was the cesspit, I think they're called.
Yeah, the cesspit.
They just talk shit on it, like, you know. Yeah. But anyway, they done it, and I've never seen a YouTube a chat explode so much with energy just from the Trolls and Ashstring fight.
Yeah.
Like, so the fact that you had 1,000 people in this and he was screaming, you know, when Drink Ash won his fight and they were kicking off, it was like, you know, you had a lot of, you know, that was good what you done at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? You had people gripped and people talking about it all weekend. Yeah. So there's got to be, you know,
all these people that's putting it down is mainly people never had a platform in their life. No one even knows them. Do you know what I mean? 3D Fight Club that I've invented has brought everybody together. I give everybody a platform. Now they're all in their own little group, a load of minions sat there, arguing between each other. Yeah, and I made that happen. So I brought all of them together, and now they've got a platform, and now they're making money off views. Fair play to them. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to knock them, but show a little bit of appreciation.
Yeah. Like with all due respect to Ashstring, I would never have heard of him if it weren't for 3D.
Who is Ashstring? He's irrelevant.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's bizarre that people will hate on you for it.
Yeah.
Will you ever headline a 3D Fight Club?
What regarding?
Would you ever fight on your own pay-per-view?
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Anything's possible. For the right money, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you get paid on your own practice.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Hey, 100% profit.
Yeah. And are they looking
promote
to
my old self?
Yeah, well, fucking why not? Like, who is on this next? Well,
we've got a world title fight on there, which Fernando Santos over in America. He's Brazilian and he will be facing Shannon the Cannon Rich. So they're going to be headlining it.
Fantastic.
And then we've got like 3 other title fights. Obviously, the list will be up there. Instead of going through all the names, the list will be shortly added to the website this week. So we've already got a fight card. I've absolutely smashed it with new people I've brought in.
And professional as well.
Professional and all proper BKB fighters. Some boxers, some mixed martial arts. Listen, this fight card is on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Not like the last one. The last one was a warm-up.
Yeah, of course.
Let's say I wasn't in charge of the fight card then, but I am now.
Okay, so who was in charge of the fight card last time?
Dean Lynch Ward.
Okay. Moving swiftly on, then we'll talk about Dean because obviously he's been a big part of, well, a lot of it basically since the start with the Danny and Dean type of thing.
Yeah.
What's going on with him right at the moment in the Decker Heggie situation and?
Well, he's training for his fight for the June the 18th, and that's it. So things is pretty quiet between them. Well, they're back and forth with each other on the YouTube, aren't they?
Yeah. That's the only way they're communicating is through the YouTube.
That's the only way to come, through the YouTube, yeah.
Have you kept any sort of relationship with Decker?
I don't speak to the man, to be honest with you. Just letting him do his thing. He's got his own fair play, man. Just let him turn up, crack on, do what he's got to do, prove himself. He's going to bring his paperwork. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And that's down to him to prove his own self, clear his own name. Dean's going there to fight whatever he says the man is. And that's it. Do you know what I mean? So it's a lot of trolling, a lot of back and forth. So
what is your personal opinion of Decker, though?
Personal opinion, to be honest with you, I'm not going to have one.
No?
No.
Yeah, I think that's the best probably way, mate. Yeah. Obviously, we interviewed him, didn't we, before it was the weekend before the fight. Yeah. He came down and, he seemed an all right guy, but I could see things like he was... I think he's a sexual deviant, but I do. I think he's a sexual... I don't think he's a nonso, but I don't know. I don't know the proof, and I think that's what people are waiting on.
Well, that's what they're waiting for. At the end of the day, the man is what he is, and I'm sure everything comes to light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. Exactly. The truth will prevail.
Listen, if the man hasn't done anything, then what's the big deal? Pull out your paperwork, do what you got to do, prove it, prove everybody wrong, and let's shut everyone up. If anyone got blamed for being what they are, I'm sure they'd go straight down, get the paperwork, and slap it all over. And then I would, and I'd make that person eat that piece of paper as well at the same time.
Yeah. You're right.
Because it's something that it's why has it lingered on so long?
Yeah, it makes me feel like he's lingered. He's dragging it out to the
well, he's built up his platform, hasn't he?
100%.
And more people is coming in, and then they're like, "We're going to see it." Oh no, we're not. Oh, we're going to. Yeah, wait, you know what's happening? No, it's not going to happen.
It's not happening now.
So now June the 18th is the last day before it happens. So we'll see, because the people that is going down there that's showing fair play, the Joyces up in Oxford and stuff. Do you want to see his paperwork as well?
Of course.
If it doesn't happen that day, you might as well forget about it.
Yeah.
So the Joyces in Oxford, they're not the same as you, are they?
Yeah, what's now? No, we're all Joyces. What's now? They're different Joyces. They're the Oxford Joyces. We're the Manchester Joyces, and that's yeah. Very good friends of ours, respectable people, and obviously cousins of theirs go back through cousins of ours, and that's it really. Yeah.
What's your real honest opinion on how that fight's going?
My honest opinion, to be honest with you, he loves putting people on the spot, doesn't he? Well, look, Dean can have a go, Dean can fight, and he knows how to hold his hands up. The guy is not an idiot.
Yeah.
Decker is not a boxer in my eyes. Decker is just a slugfest, isn't he? Goes out, has a brawl, and if Dean goes there fit, obviously with the man's training, my honest opinion, he'll beat him. Yeah, that's my opinion. But Decker, on the other hand, has been active, and the man can fight. The man's got more experience in the BKB, so it's touch and go. To be honest with you, at the end of the day, it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a long fight, and it's going to be a rough fight.
Decker seems to me like someone you could put like 4 slugs in him and he'd still walk towards you. Like, just seems like one of them guys you just keep shooting him. And, like, that's how I look at Decker. I don't think there's no technical gift there at all.
No, the thing is, the man can take a beating, as you could clearly see. He was walking through Danny's punches, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Danny was banging on the chin, and he's just. Do you know what I mean?
What was it like?
I'll be back.
No. Listen, I was hearing the connections on the camera. What was it like when you was there? Like, could you hear them? Like,
yeah, I could hear
ringing.
I could hear the cracks. What's on to be open up at the beginning of the fight? Decker's just walked straight into a big boom, straight onto the chin, big straight right, and he just looked at Danny going. I just carried on walking. I thought that was a nasty fucking straight. That was an arrow straight down the middle. I just carried on. Listen, obviously the man can take it. Do you know what I mean? So Dean's got his work cut out for him. There's no point sitting on there sugarcoating anything.
Yeah.
Dean just needs to be ready. That's all I'm saying.
By the way you're saying it, it's like you're kind of
if he's not ready,
thinking about Dean being ready.
No, but the thing is, Dean needs to be ready. If he's not ready, and I'll be straight about it, he'll get beat.
Yeah.
The same as Decker. If Decker's not ready, he'll get beat by Dean. So both men need to come in, no excuses, get it on, and the best man wins. That's it.
Okay then. And just going back to the last 3D Fight Club, Danny Duval, is he the one who's holding the belt now? Will he hold the belt into the next one, or will you start again? Or?
Yeah, no, what's how he's matched up with somebody on there again, so he'll be fighting again, Danny, to secure the belt. There's
and all the other ones who won their titles, they're coming back to fight again, or if someone forfeited? Or?
No, the other fella, what's how didn't want to fight.
Who's that?
Leighton, you know Leighton?
The one who had done the old stomp move.
Yeah. WWE. Yeah. RF, whatever it is.
I'll go with F, man. We're WWF guys, isn't we?
Yeah.
Telling our age here.
Yeah. What did he do? Rang him up, put him on the group. He's up for fighting. And wanting to know his opponent. Well, you've got the belt, defend it. Not like
either way.
That's what I mean. You're not taking a break, mate. You're either in or you're out.
Yeah.
So then, right, that's it. I'm in. And then when it comes, he's on the group and he's having a fight. So then Danny's come in. Danny's put it all over him on the group. I'll fight you. Let's put both of the belts on the line, and winner takes all. Fair dues. Do you know what I mean? And then, I'll have to get back to you. Right. So then he's gone quiet in the group. I'm thinking all the matches get made up here. Do you want to fight or not? So privately messaged him. And then he's like, I can't give you a straight answer. I'm a cook, I'm a chef. I need to know about my training camp. I said, mate, you got 3 months. How much more time do you need? Do you know what I mean? You got 3 months for a training camp till August. And
I can imagine that later in the kitchen, actually.
Yeah. Oh, he's a chef.
Chef whites on that.
So he's got like that there. Basically, Danny put it all over him, and to be honest with you, I don't think he didn't want to fight him.
Yeah.
That was the bottom line of it. So I said to, what's his name, late, and I said, you need to forfeit the belt then. That's it. Yeah, either hand your belt back, or you fight. And he said, well, if you want an answer straight away, it'll be no. But if you give me 10 days, I can give you an answer then. So I said, you want me to wait for 10 days for an answer off you? Yeah. You either want to fight the man or you don't. Right, it's an no then. Right, I said, send me the address and get the belt delivered. You're out and you won't fight it. That's it. Done.
Hey. Let's go. Freedom. What?
Do you need a work uniform? Want to start a clothing brand? Or maybe you have a football kit that needs a logo printed? Well, if I was you, I'd get in touch with the Re-Inspire Printing Company down Treforest Industrial Estate for the finest printing and embroidery in Wales. I use them for my custom-made mankini, but you could use them for t-shirts, hats, hoodies, and many, many other things.
So what about Ben Hatchett, people like that, Danny Christie, these other type of guys? Would you ever want them on your thing? Or
Ben's back on mine.
He is he?
Yeah, Ben's on mine. He's fighting for a title shot. I've given him a title shot on there. He's fighting the Swan.
The Swan, that'd be a good fight.
Yeah, it'd be a good fight, that, yeah.
Yeah, that will be a good fight.
Yeah.
He's mad, that Swan guy, isn't he? He's very animated, isn't
he?
He
is, yeah.
Goes on about his ADHD.
Oh, it's gonna be good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It sounds like it's gonna be good. So you've obviously made a few changes, I believe.
Yeah.
Got a new team, I've heard.
Yeah, new team. Brought new people in.
It's exclusive.
Exclusive. As they say, under new management.
Can you talk about it?
Yeah, of course I can talk about it. I've had to adjust a few things with 3D Fight Club, obviously to make my business grow. And there's been a lot of talk, people saying this, people saying that. So whatever questions you want to ask me, and I'll answer them the best way I can.
Okay, then. So what has been changed? You know, what were the main changes you had to make in 3D Fight Club?
The main changes, well, for one, the fight card. For two, team members. And for three, get rid of all the shit from the last one. All the talk, all the things, all the rumours, and just had to clean up everything and just basically go back to the drawing board.
And when you say the rumours and stuff like that, do you mean like the payments and stuff?
Yeah, payments and people saying this, that and the other. Just had to clear everything up, get the team in, make sure everything's done proper. Obviously, there's an Expos coming out this week. It should have been out. So, Rocco, if you can hear me on this, Rocco, get the Expos out this week, mate. You're taking your time.
Is that about the person who took the money and stuff?
The person who took the money, yeah. Everything was all done, apart from, obviously, a payment. That would have covered all fighters.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I've had to spend money out of my own pocket. The only one that's out of pocket here is me. Do you know what I mean? I'm the one that was feeding the thing, doing it, and my name's to it. So I've done my fair share of trying to keep everyone happy. And like I say, that fella, Kevin Phipps or whatever, Fabs, whatever his name is, Dynamite Productions, with his little ponytail. Yeah, he'll be exposed in the right way. The man is just a horrible little man. He done what he done. I'm not going to sit in there and criticise the man. Obviously, he's done what he's done, and everything will speak for itself. So as in changes, I seen her live there the other night. Obviously, I've changed team members. So regarding to Dean Lynch Ward, he's no longer a 3D Fight Club. He's not involved with it no more. Yep.
Really?
Dean Lynch Ward's out of it.
Why is that?
Well, let's just keep it short and sweet. I don't want to go on there criticise anybody. He's resigned.
Okay.
Yeah. He's resigned from 3D Fight Club. So that's it.
And in his place, because I don't know, in a way I think he was pretty good to 3D Fight Club, the way, you know, he's a good talker.
He took a lot of criticism.
And he did, yeah, he
took a lot, and obviously he's got a lot of problems his own self to deal with. Yeah, and I just don't think it's the right time for him, and I think we already had a little meeting previously, and he was happy to just say, look, he's out. And that's me and him. We're not falling out with each other. Do you know what I mean?
We're still close.
Yeah, of course. Listen, we still talk every day. That day, I'm not going to fall out with the fella. He's not falling out with me. Obviously, it's just business. And that's the bottom line. That's all people need to know. The man's resigned happily to walk away. So that's Dean out of 3D Fight Club.
Wow.
And as for...
Who's replacing? I was going to
Well,
say.
as for Dean, because he's on about payments and this, that and the other going through and saying, look, there's 2 directors, down to them to pay people, this, that and the other. For one, Dean did match the fighters, so I'll just rectify that. The fight card was all him, yeah. For 2, Dean paid the fighters, and for 3, no, we never had a bank card. The bank card, obviously, the bank card for 3D Fight Club belonged to 3D Fight Club. So it belongs to 3D Fight Club itself. It doesn't belong to anyone individually. It belongs to 3D Fight Club. He gave all the payments to everybody. He sat there and went through and paid what he thought fighters deserved and what he owed and what he was owed and all that.
So when they were paid, it went through, like when people were paid their £200, it was through 3D Fight Club.
It was from 3D Fight Club. So when do you go and check where that money come from? It come from 3D Fight Club.
Okay, yeah.
And Dean transferred every one of them payments. So that's just making it right, getting it out there, clearing the air. Dean's resigned. He'd done the payments. There was no badness.
So would you say Dean was like the HR of it all then at the time? And
Yeah, all them. Listen, he paid all the fighters. He made the agreements with the fighters. Yeah, and obviously I'm doing the promotions, doing what I'm doing. Yes, okay, we're both directors, but obviously Dean's no longer to do with 3D Fight Club now. But I'm just making the record, putting the record straight. He paid the fighters. The 3D Fight Club, no one has the card. Obviously, the card belongs to 3D Fight Club, and the payments come from 3D Fight Club. Okay. That was it, and that was from Skiddle. The other money that was in the previous website. Obviously, that'll be exposed this week, thanks to Kevin.
it's a lot of work, isn't it?
Of course it is. It's not easy, yeah.
People think like that they're just going to fucking, everything's going to be sorted like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's why this one now, obviously the way I've redone this now, there'll be no fuck-ups, there'll be no one trying to rip 3D Fight Club off. I've got my claws in. Well, Ash, as he says, Ash McGriffin, he loves to put his bear claws out.
Yeah.
That's Ash for you.
He's done well, Ash.
Yeah,
as well,
he's a good lad.
know?
So I've got all the people in the right places doing, do you know what I mean? They're in their own lane, working the station, so nothing can go wrong. As long as everyone does what it says they can do, nothing can go wrong.
Any new members? Well, any new team members will be seeing part of 3D Fight Club?
Well, that's still to be continued, so that'll be getting announced probably this week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is there anyone on the old, you say Dean, but is there anyone else on the old original 3D Fight Club who will never fight on 3D Fight Club again?
Yeah, there was a few, yeah.
Any we know? Any?
Well, Ash String, even though making him famous again. Yeah, the guy is just a fucking... He is what he is, isn't he?
Yeah, because he won his fight and people would think...
Yeah, of course.
I can see where he's moaning in it.
Yeah, no, of course. Listen, he's telling people that he paid £20 for a bottle of water. What was in the bottle of water? Magic or something. Do you know what I mean? I don't know where he's paying £20 when I put about 100 bottles of water in the back free for all the fighters.
Free, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And they're saying, pay for a table and done this, that and the other. The guy can't even pay for... I'm not going to repeat the things on here. He's running around like headless chicken after something, if you know what I mean. And that was it. So,
Nostrils.
Yeah, so if he...
That's one way of saying it.
Yeah, but he's going on about he's done this, that and the other. But what about everybody else that pulled the weight? Do you know what I mean? He's not the only person. And I've done my best to try and make sure everything was right for everybody. So 3D Fight Club 2 has learned a lot from the first one. I've learned a lot. It was my first time. Pulled off the show. Done it the best way I could. 3D Fight Club 2. That's it. It's just an open gateway.
Yeah.
And all them people, I give them all a platform.
Look, you had Bad Boy Chiller Crew there and stuff like. People want to moan and stuff, but you had like decent people coming to perform and so. If anything, they met their fucking heroes.
Of course,
Do you know what I'm saying?
Look at the size of the platform I give all these nobodies. Well, I wouldn't say nobodies because I don't like to refer to them that way. People that's not known.
Let's not do that, Dean.
Yeah. Like people that's not known.
Yeah, no,
do you know what I mean?
I understand what you're
And
saying.
now they're known by what? 3D Fight Club.
All right then. So this is another one then. What do you think of Friday Night Fight Club then?
Friday Night Fight Club. What's that?
So basically, that's you know what I'm on about, really. You
I don't
know?
have a clue. Never heard of it.
So basically, the cesspit is his name Hector Live, I think, or something like that. He's always making a noise, but apparently they've set up like a Friday Night Fight Club now as well down in his boxing gym where they're trying to do the same thing as you, I think. You've never heard of it, genuinely?
Never heard of him in my life.
Straight down, thank you.
Yes, well,
First time I've heard it.
Please tell me.
So like Astring was meant to have been fighting, and I think fighting Trolls.
Is this
Harlan?
I heard something the other day. Is this the one where he's supposed to be one of the main events, but he never turned up? He went on the sesh.
Yes. He was basically Astring was,
And he was missing
again.
he was missing in action.
Yes, yeah.
That's what,
Yeah, that again. But you know, if anything, like it shows that you're doing something positive because people are trying to replicate it now.
You're trying to replicate it. The thing is, every one of my shows is going to be different. So I'm not going to give them a chance to catch up to me.
Catch up, yeah.
And wait till you see what I've got for number 3 and 4. That's big news.
So number 2 is in the same venue?
Number 2 is in the same venue, and 3 will, good chance, just getting it over the line. It will be in a different location, but something very, very. Can't let the cat out of the bag yet, but.
No, yeah, of course. But at least with this venue, because it's the same one, you know where you went wrong, like you said, you know what.
Yeah.
You know.
But nothing went wrong in the place.
Make sure you put 2 crates of bottles of water in the changing rooms this time instead of one.
There was about 100. There was about 100 bottles of water. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know where he's going about £20 for a bottle. The only place I paid £20 for a bottle of water was in the Beefer.
yeah, ridiculous.
That was €20
at the match game, like.
Yeah.
All right, and that's so 3D Fight Club 2 is, say the date for the people.
Yeah, 19th of August.
And how can they, if obviously not go into the venue, how can they watch her? Will it be on the same sort
I've got a contract with, obviously the pay-per-view is not me. The pay-per-view is Fight TV. It's a live stream over in America.
Right, okay.
But obviously it'll be streamed over here in the UK. You can go onto your app on your phone, type in Fight TV, get it on there, type in 3D Fight Club on Fight TV. It'll take you straight to it, and you can purchase on there for that night.
Yeah.
And they're a well-known established, do you know what I mean, a multi-million-pound business, and they're a trustworthy site. So people can't complain about the pay-per-view, and the money that goes through 3D Fight Club, that all goes through the Skiddle.
Yeah.
So that's a trustworthy site again. We don't control the money. And then all fighters get tickets to get out there, promote it, and see what they can do. So there's no excuses for anybody.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to some other things personal to yourself. So, are you staying out of trouble then, Doug, or what?
Yeah, I'm always staying out of trouble.
I seen a video of you the other week, and someone rammed into your car with your kids in the car.
Yeah, that's right.
I was quite worrying, like to see, man. Do you know what I mean? I was quite worried to see it. Like, what's that? Are you got like trouble with people in your own? Are you having trouble with people in your city and that?
It's just people that what's now trying to be sly. Do you know what I mean? Because the people that done it is absolutely cowards, scumbags, and haven't got nothing about themselves. Down and out dossers. Yeah, they obviously watch me pull up, walk into the garage, car full of them. Yeah, and didn't have the balls to get out and do anything to me.
Because they're cowardly bastards.
Yeah. What's now? So, anyways, I've gone into the garage. So why didn't they jump out and do something to me instead of driving past, ram my car with my newborn baby in it? Well, not a newborn, she's 9 months old. Yeah, baby, still a baby, and my other little girl in there. Yeah. So why ram a car with a girl in there, two little babies? Yeah, and my woman in there. Do you know what I mean? So does that make them big man for doing something like that? Ram the car and take off. Now, for people like that, does that make them big hard man?
What is her face like?
Yeah, I know. And my little baby, what's now?
I've seen the video where she cried her eyes out.
Yeah, but not only that, there, my little baby, that was 2 days of getting after the hospital. So I pull into the garage, getting a bit of baby food, and then going home. So after coming out of the hospital after 2 days, then them little scumbags do something like that. So, and then my little girl, 9-month-old, had a little bruising on the side of her face. Come on.
That's fucking shocking. What's it? It must be. How do you go through day to day? Like,
listen, they obviously they see me, didn't have the minerals to get out no more because I would have smashed them up to pieces inside the garage on my own. So then they ram a car with 3 innocent people in it.
Do you know who it was?
I don't have a clue who it was.
No.
Don't have a clue.
Cowards.
You just know they're like, yeah. I get you. You. What the one thing I want to ask, which is like, why did you choose to come on YouTube and stuff?
I don't use the YouTube channel. That's not me. That's Ash McGiffin. He runs the page. I don't use the page. Never did use it. And I don't have anything to do with the YouTube.
He just puts
videos on and do it.
Yeah. That's fair enough. And what does your missus and I think of it? Does she do her head in and all that? These fucking
but I don't pass.
He's laughing. He's laughing. He's like, I know what she's like. Yeah. She goes mad.
I don't pass heed of any of them on there. Do you know what I mean? Just all trolls, aren't they?
Yeah.
Talking this, talking that, negativity, positivity, whatever they say, whatever they move. They don't know me as a person, so it's irrelevant to me.
Yeah,
it doesn't bother me. I'm not bothered about an opinion of a sheep.
Yeah, I
Like
like
I say,
that.
just try to get views off your name.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
blame him.
it's one of
That's
them,
all it
innit?
is.
It's like you've got like people like Darren G, Marvin here, but like Dougie Joyce is just one of them names in the search engine that will just get
Yeah.
people views.
course.
It's like the way they've been building Deca Heggie is. It like literally, you will make a channel. You can get 1,000 subscribers if you upload like 5 videos of Deca Heggie.
Yeah.
Like people, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know why people do it, but I've seen as well on online recently going back and forth. I've seen the police and all that come to your house, and you got
Yeah.
arrested. There's trouble with this Douglas Doherty.
Yeah.
What's going on there? Will you fight him? Because you had a fight before with him, didn't you?
That's right, yeah.
Will you have another fight with him or?
Listen, in due course, the man's on there giving it all the big talk. Now, just for the record, obviously he's going to be watching this. He's irrelevant to me. Yeah, I'm his boss. I am Douglas Doherty's boss.
Always have been.
Let's just get it right. Yeah, I am his boss. Yeah, I'm the man that he can't beat. I'm the man that he challenged. I'm the man that he trained 3 months previously and another 4, so 7 months to fight me. Put all his time and effort in. Come at his best. Wouldn't fight me in a small little yard. He had to pick a big 60-foot yard to dance around.
That's why it was the hour fight.
Exactly,
where-
yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, stick and move, as I call it. Yeah. And he come at me with his best.
Like a
couldn't beat me.
ballerina.
Still couldn't beat still couldn't beat me. Yeah. So Douglas to me is irrelevant. But now he's on there from what I see and hear. He's in a training camp, he's got personal trainer, he's put me down to be nothing. But if I'm nothing, why couldn't he beat me then?
Yeah.
Because when he got a taste of the left hook at the end, when I finally caught him, chasing around the place, yeah, he was happy to put his hand out and shake hands and call it a draw.
So what was the fight over in the first place? It's just some like he just wanted to have a fight with you, or
Just all stupid carry on because they try to look and, do you know what I mean? What's now just a family dispute. They try it and then they send out him to be the big fighter. Douglas Doherty couldn't do nothing with me. He never can do nothing and he never will be able to do nothing with me. Now he's putting his little challenger out. We'll fight you in a 12-foot ring. Fair dues. But I'm going to make it clear. I'm doing no training camp for you. Is that, because that camera see me?
that's
Wait, look.
the main one.
Yeah, I'm doing no training camp for you. I've got a few things to take care of, which you know, yeah, and they will be taken care of. I'm going on holiday next week, going to enjoy myself, yeah. I'm getting married after that, yeah, and I've got a few things to wrap up, yeah. So there will be no training camp. I'm going to be drinking, eating, enjoying my life, and me and you will get it on. I'm going to give you another chance to redeem yourself, yeah, and this time I'm going to knock you out. Right, I'm going to knock you out and put an end to all this bullshit. So, just to make it clear, there will be no training camp. You are worried about me because you're in training camp and you got a trainer, yeah, for yourself. So let's just get this right now, yeah. So you clearly understand, Mr. Doherty, yes. I'm going to knock you spark out when I'm ready. Okay, so I'm going to get a few things out of the way because I'm a businessman, and you're nobody. I'm your boss, and you do what your boss is told.
That's it, dogs.
That's it.
That's said.
And that's it then. But one thing I will make clear though. In that 12-foot ring, you will not be able to bounce or dance. You're going to stand and bang, and we'll see what you can do. Do you understand? Good night.
Definitely won't squat that ring anyway.
I promise you, in the first 30 seconds of that fight, he's going to know where he went wrong.
So is Douglas Doherty before this? Has he been renowned as a bit of a fighter?
Yeah, he's done boxing and all this, that. And the other. Listen, he's irrelevant to my life. I'm his boss, and that's that. He knows I'm his boss. Yeah. How do you not know? I could be his daddy. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, he's not good looking enough.
Yeah. And he's on there screaming aim, this, that, and the other, police, man, this, police. Never done a statement in my life, never grassing them out. I'm 34 years of age. Why would I want to start making statements of grassing now?
No, but you said you're a countryman, please.
Yeah.
So does that mean every countryman is a police former?
Yeah, but
That's,
anyways,
that's a good point actually, John, about like the countryman stuff. Like what are they trying to say there then? Like, you know, because a countryman is someone like myself, is it?
that's correct, yeah.
Because I've heard people even call Dean Lynchwood a countryman.
Yeah, like
What's the difference?
the countryman is if you're not a traveller. If you're a traveller, you're not a countryman. Obviously, I'm a born bred traveller.
Do you think he calls you a countryman then because you're quite westernised?
Yeah, because what? Because I was reared up in a council estate, been best of both lives. I'm proud of who I am. I come from a council estate, yeah. And if I'm classed as a countryman, so be it. But I'm a countryman that'll never want for nothing. Do you know what I mean? He must think it bothers me. But he calls countryman's bastards this, countryman tramp. That's the countryman coming out of your sham. Yeah, that's the way he speaks, yeah. What's wrong with country people? What's wrong with them?
I'm not a bad guy.
Yeah, I think you're a
No, I have problems.
But that's what I'm saying. But all these people is backing them up because obviously they want to see me beat or fail in life. Never going to happen. I'm
So
always
a
going to keep winning.
countryman will back him Just
They're
because
backing him. Yeah, probably. But
everyone loves to see people's downfalls, Doug.
exactly. But this is what I've got to ask the question to country people. Do you know what I mean? Why are you backing a man that's running you down to shit? Is Travellers better than country people?
I don't. We're all the same, I do.
Are we above you?
No.
Yeah. Are you below us?
No.
Are you shitting our shoe?
No.
Well, that's the way Douglas thought he put you down to be. So therefore, people, do the maths. And good luck, Douglas. See you soon, kid.
Talking about the travelling community, how do you, as a traveller family, a proud traveller family, big traveller family, how do you, and you are part of the West, because you know, like you said, you lived on the estate, you are a bit of a country man, you could say, but these programmes
Yeah.
that we put up on TV, the My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding, how do you guys take that? Do you think that's taking a piss, or does it even portray your life at all correctly? Or?
Yeah, of course it does. Obviously, that's just the way of going in life. And obviously, if that's the way they want to portray themselves, then they're going to portray themselves that way. Everyone has a different way of going in life. And
you don't think the cameras are making stuff up? Or?
No, sometimes the cameras make things look worse than what it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously, that is the way of going of life. And that's the way it's always going to be.
Yeah.
But they do portray it. And obviously, being a traveller in life, like you see all the criticism I get. What, it's because I'm a traveller? People don't want to see me go forward in life? What's the difference with me and a country person?
I seen your dad say something before on a thing. It was like, there's rats and thieves and something in all of us, but we're exaggerated. That's what he said.
Yeah. It was a good saying that I said, yeah.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah,
remember
yeah.
exactly what it was.
Rats and thieves and
Rats,
tramps.
thieves and tramps in all of us.
In all of us.
But
We're just overrated. Exaggerated.
Just overrated, yeah.
Yeah, exaggerated.
Yeah. Yeah, it's clever words, really.
That'll be out soon, that.
Yeah. Ooh, that was Tony Gooch, wasn't it?
Yeah, Tony Gooch, yeah, that's all in work now, so probably I reckon it'll be out in June. And there's award, so it's going to go to like all films and documentaries, red carpet event, July the 21st. Yeah, so then it goes in there, and whoever wins, it goes through to the winner. Do you get the awards?
Okay. For the people out there, Doug, yeah?
Yeah.
Who is the real Dougie Joyce? Like, what are you as a person? For the people who might have their perceptions of you, you might be this bully, this hard man, or, that's what people will perceive. Who are you, really?
Me, I'm a nice man. I like to believe I am. I'm a family man. Always have been. Defended my family since no age. I've hated bullies all my life. Can't stand bullies. For me to get called a bully, it's insulting. Yeah. Because when I was younger, I used to get bullied. Do you know what I mean? By the bullies, and then I used to come back and give it to the bullies. So I'm definitely not a bully. I'm a family man, and I don't try and persuade myself or proceed to be anything I'm not. I am what it says on the tin. So people can judge me, can put me down. I don't really care about their opinion because I know what man I am. My friends do and my family do. And I'm a good man. In my own eyes, I do what I can the same way as anybody else, provides and looks after the family.
That's what I get out of your life.
But you get people that's always trying to bring you down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the future? What's the future hanging on then for you guys?
Future? The future's bright.
The future's orange.
The future, just carry on working, keep winning in life, and keep doing my thing. Do what Dougie does best. Keep winning.
You're getting married, do you? Congratulations,
married,
mate, as well.
Nice
I know
one,
it's
thank
just
you.
your birthday as well, weren't it? 34. Fucking hell.
I know, cracking on now.
You're looking at I mate for 30.
And I'm getting all these young ones trying to challenge me, trying to beat me up.
Yeah. Is Douglas from Manchester then?
No, it's from London.
Okay.
Yeah, it's from London. But no, he's not Manchester based. Never has been.
You know when you, like
He's a newbie.
yeah, but say like there was travellers in Scotland somewhere. Would you know like is it like a not a database, but like some sort of network where you kind of know each other or know?
Of course they do. All travellers
do you
know
know
each
any
other.
travellers from Wales?
Yeah, all travellers know each other. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you go up to like that Appleby and is it Appleby?
Yeah. All travellers know each other. Yeah.
Yeah. It's mad. It's so fascinating to me. It's crazy. All right, listen, I've got some names. I didn't want to put any names out in in the real world, but let's just say in the YouTube world. I want you to just tell me what you really think of these people.
So you want an honest opinion, do you?
I want an honest opinion again.
I'm the worstest man to ask for that because it comes straight out.
And John, if you know any of these names, you can give me your opinion as well.
Oh God, you're asking the wrong man there, aren't you?
All right, the first one is Decca Heggie.
My opinion,
I don't have one.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
I'd rather just leave them to do what they got to do on the June the 18th, and then everyone will have their opinion.
All right, Fighting Trolls.
I think he's a nice lad. To be honest with you, what's how people put him down to be a junkie, people put him down, this, that, and the other. He's a human being. He's a nice lad. He's never done me wrong. He's always been polite to me, shown me respect. So what can I say?
Do you think he's just going through some?
I just
some
think he's
type
going through a bit
problem?
of mental health, a bit of this, bit of that. He's going through the struggle, isn't he? And do you know what I mean? I wish the fella all the luck in the world, and I hope he pulls through, and I hope he gets where he wants to be in life.
Yeah, yeah. I wish him all the best as well.
Yeah.
Liam Ditchy.
Liam Ditchy, he's a long tail, isn't he? You know what that is, don't you?
A rat.
There you go.
I've heard some. I've heard he's fell off the bandwagon quite a lot lately.
Well, he's robbing all his
Doing
fans, isn't he?
naughty
And little
things.
followers and jacking people and this, that, and the other. Do you know what? I never had a bad word to say about him until he started getting on there, using my name for clout and talking shit and then challenging Dean.
Yeah.
Who was he to go out and have a fight with anybody? As bad as he is, Dean will drive his teeth down his neck. Do you know what I mean? And idiots.
Yeah. It was out of the blue, wasn't it?
Yeah, just out of the blue, looking for clout. Never going to fight anyone because he's a bin man, isn't he? He could be any bin man in the country. Do you know what I mean? You're never going to find him.
He wants to get in it.
Get in the bin, lad.
Like Trolls' sister. I'm joking. I should have said that. Sorry, Dan. You remember that on the night, don't
Oh,
you?
Jesus. Yeah.
Daniel Lazar, living in London.
That's another rat. A fucking lizard, isn't he?
Proper lizard.
That's a proper fool, that is. Do you know what? He got knocked out for his mouth for talking about a man's child, and he deserved it.
Proper
And
arse.
it was Dean that saved him from falling. Stood there to
Yeah.
catch him. I can be your hero. So Lazar, all he is, sits there, yeah, gets his views, gets a few donations, gets a bag of fucking weed, and that's it. Living off everybody's donations
Yeah.
in his council flat.
Danny Christie.
Danny Christie, nice lad. I've got a bad word to say about Danny. Straight up fella, game lad. Never said anything bad about me. Got nothing to say bad about the fellow. And do you know what I mean? Wish the fellow well in life. Tell you what, this list is getting on, isn't it?
No. I'll
Let's
just
say, go on, do what you got to do. It's no problem. I'll answer them.
Yo, you alright? Nah, cold, bro. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit itchy.
What you mean?
Bro, I've been using that Bic razor, man. I think I've got an ingrowing hair from it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What should I do?
This is for you and the fans' sake. You need to go cop up a manscape. Comfy to toss like a pancake. Cause now I don't look like a damn ape. I used to be hairy, my family are Greek. But now I am trimmed and my bits are on fleek. Now I get nookie when under the sheets. And the back of my balls don't chafe on my cheeks. I recklessly trim in the dark. The ceramic blades are not sharp. I dangerously shave in the night with the help of my LED lights. I feel like a 1 in a million, wetting up girls like amphibians. I am not into Brazilians. Thank you, manscape, you are brilliant. And that's it, bruv. Trust me.
Yeah.
Like, life-changing. I used to always say I'm a shower, not a grower, but now thanks to the mower, my ting hangs lower.
Yeah, Cole, what about the ball sweat, man?
What you mean?
Well, what about the sweat, bro?
Sweaty sacks are not deserved, so I'm getting them slapped with crop preserve. And once you're down there checking for bumps, make sure you're checking for lumps. Pebble dash when I trim on my stash, mow the lawn, then I'm gone in a flash. Used to shave, then I show in a rash, but my Vic's gone straight in the trash.
Nice one, Cole. You've really put me on there, bro.
Not a problem, bro, but like I said, for you and the fans' sake, if you wanna check out your manscape, then hit the discount code. All capital letters, stay central. That's all bold writing, yeah? Like my balls, stay central. You need to cop up a manscape.
Well, here's the deal. Yeah? When we keep on with these questions, my honest opinion, yours as well.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Come on.
What's your opinion on Decky?
What's my
Hegger.
opinion on Decker? I think Decker Heggie is. I think he is a sexual deviant. I definitely we've been in person with him. So when we were with him, you know, like them people who like, I'm a people watcher. Like I'll watch, like if you walk past or like I'll watch. This guy was like just every woman, just like eye contact and like to the point where it was awkward. Like, and he would just still stare at him and you could just sense that sexual tension, like proper predator, like. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he's a nonce. I don't think he's a nonce, but I think he is. He's got tendencies there.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Too much testosterone.
Yeah. Danny Christie, I think, you know, he went up in my ratings after that Decker fight. I don't know him as a person. He seems like he's quite respectable. He just seems like someone who's the same as us, you know, had a past and he's just trying to right his wrongs, like, do you know what And then, yeah, the others I won't even bother saying because you didn't answer them either.
I'd like to hear your opinion, though,
Of what?
of the people that you asked me.
Yeah, go on. Anyone else you want me to?
I don't know. Well, I'm sure you got more on the list, haven't you?
No, they were him. And then
Was
there
that it, yeah?
fighting trolls.
Yeah.
Fighting trolls. We had him down. We got on like a house on fire. We stopped talking. You know, look, same as you. I'm a busy man. I can't sit on people's lives every night. I stopped going on his lives, and he took it some type of way. But I think fighting trolls is lost. I think he's got mental health problems, and I don't think YouTube is the way for him right now. I think he just needs to have a break and come back because he's definitely got a platform and he's got a lot of people who follow him. I just think he got to carry himself in a different way, and I think some of the things he says, he's setting himself up to fail. Yeah, you know.
How do you reckon the Dean and Decker fight's going to go?
I think I'm the same as you as well. Like, you know, I've seen that Dean is, you know, a well experienced fighter, amateur fighter, whatever, and I think if he puts his time, you know, he's got to punch his luck, basically. You know what I'm saying? No, because I just see how big Decker is, and I just can't. He's got a lot of hate.
But all like people put,
but there's a lot of hate in this fight.
Yeah, but
There's a lot of hate.
They put Dean down to be small, but Dean and Decker's the same height.
Yeah, you're right. He is small, Decker.
Decker's
isn't
just
he?
broad.
He's not big. Like he goes on like
He's
like
got a
everyone
horse
thinks he's
head,
big.
haven't he? He's got a horse head.
He's they're both the same height.
Yeah.
He's just broad, isn't he?
Yeah. But like I say, look, June the 18th.
Is it in the same type of ring that Decker and Danny
I reckon
were?
it'll probably be in a plot because it's going to be in Oxford.
What's
so,
that?
In Oxford.
Oh, on a drive, is it?
It'll probably be somewhere in Oxford.
Plot
where
of
it's going to
land,
be. Yeah, plot of land somewhere, yeah.
Ooh. Do you reckon that'll do views?
Of course it will, yeah.
Fuck.
Can you imagine? Obviously, everybody wants to see it, don't they?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, my
honest
honest opinion, I reckon it'd be bigger than the Danny and Decker fight.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Who called who out?
I don't even know. I've been Dean and Decker.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Decker was saying a few things, and then
It was all to do with the longing out of the paperwork.
I think Decker. Dean called him out previous about a month or 2 months before,
and he was nowhere to be seen.
and he was nowhere to see him for 2 months,
And he went training,
and then he went training and come back and called Dean out when Dean's out partying and on the session drinking and doing what he's doing. So Dean said, "Well, listen, okay, I've been out partying, I've been drinking. Well, you've challenged me, I'll give you the date."
Road races on camera.
Yeah, and that's what he did. Yeah.
And he's on the ride, yeah.
Oh, he loves a good old jab.
I reckon he's got an arse like a dartboard.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think it'll be a close one. But if it's on a plot of land, I reckon Dean will probably dance around him, pick him off. But if Decker gets hold of him, like he's like Blanket or Street Fighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to get off your chest whilst you're here, Doug? There's any other news coming along?
Anything else? No, just big things coming for 3D Fight Club.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've already got talks with 3D Fight Club 3 and 4 at this moment in time. So there's big things happening for that. Good platform, good fight card. And I think the fight card's more or less full now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all going good. Good team members on. It's going to be announced this week. So yeah, everything's going good.
One thing I say to everyone, just what you rather questions. Are you a mild or a spice?
Spice.
Well, I've seen you chewing on some spicy chili.
That's a bit too spicy.
Yeah.
Two.
If you could explore one of these, deep sea or deep space?
What?
If you could explore one of these places, would it be deep sea or deep space?
Deep sea.
I'm a deep sea.
Yeah, definitely. Deep sea.
Yeah, you
Well, you need to go to space, you do. Far as away as possible.
Nah. Yeah, I say deep sea all the time. See, no one's even explored it, have they? Really?
No, it'd be good.
Yeah. Get a little submarine down there.
That's it.
Are you a flat earther or a round earth?
That's a bit of a weird question, isn't it?
It's a conspiracy question. It is. Do we live on a flat earth or a round earth?
Well, it's flat while you're walking.
Yeah, it's flat while you're walking.
Yeah.
I'd say round, yeah. Round.
If you could have two superpowers, one for yourself and one for humanity, what would they be? You go first.
Say that again.
If you could have two superpowers,
Yeah.
one for humanity and one for yourself, what would they be?
You answer that one, I'm trying to think. Superpowers. I don't know.
Could be to fly. Could be to fucking...
What would yours be?
I'd be like Superman, flight and strength.
Flying strength, yeah. I would turn back time.
Turn back time.
You know, time travel.
Time travel, yeah.
Yeah, time travel. Definitely. And then it would be for humanity. It would be to cure any diseases.
Yeah, well, that's good. It beats mine anyway.
Go on.
I don't even know.
And then one thing I do, yeah, to all the people down the camera, is there anything you want to let people know? The people watching, settle any records down that camera.
Just keep watching. Good things to come.
Good things are coming, and for everyone who wants to criticise, keep up the good work. Good things are coming. Hope I've answered everybody's questions, and that's it really. And to the louse, because that's what he is, the louse, Douglas Doherty.
And it.
I'm your boss. That's it. Remember, Dougie Joyce is your boss. Keep training, keep up the good work, and I'm going to sit back, enjoy a pint, go on my holiday, no training camp, and then you're going to get knocked out one of the days. Just got a few things to deal with first. So stay off the cameras, grass.
Now go take your face for a shit.
Stay central.
Dougie Joyce here. One last video just to top off the bill. I want to do a big shout out to William Joyce in Oxford, his father Tim, the Don, Michael and his son John and the boys. I just want to do a big shout out to all the Oxford Joyces, all the Manchester Joyces and the Joyces over in Ireland. Young Joe, his father, all the boys. Dougie Joyce is here representing the name Joyce. Live a Joyce, die a Joyce. Proud to be a Joyce. Up Joyce boys, and may you live forever. Joyce is the name, fight is the game boy. God bless you all. Take care. Big love. Joyce #1. Up Joyce.